Now, Chelsea Sugar, it's one of those rare Kiwi brands which has taken on a life of its own over the last 130 years. Until the 90s, the fancy pants mauve Auckland harbourside refinery used to be open for public tours.
But never fear, after a multi-million-dollar overhaul, they're planning to reopen the gates of the iconic factory. Sugar lover Lucas de Jong got an exclusive preview.
For 135 years, since the days when men were men with shoes and Sally got her sugar in sacks, Chelsea's been adding a touch of the sweet stuff.
I think a lot of New Zealanders that know this building always wanted to know what goes on inside.
I'll give you a hint. They make sugar.
Chelsea golden syrup, brown sugar, Chelsea brown sugar, caster sugar, organic sugar, low GI sugar.
Love the sugar. The Kiwi Institution is opening its doors to give people a taste of a working sugar factory.
America, Guatemala, Australia, and we get organic sugar from Brazil.
From the raw product arriving at the dock to, whoa, that's a mountain of sugar.
Yes, please.
A mountain? And that's a digger moving the mountain. Whoa. This is an inspiring look through an icon. What's this colour and why is it everywhere?
It's Tuscan red.
The pink, salmon, orangey, Tuscan red. And you didn't want to get away from it at all?
Well, you know, there is a little bit more of a gunmetal grey in there.
In the 90s, tours here were part of the local school curriculum, but they had to end.
At the time, really, it was because of some of the health and safety requirements.
Now, with a little upgrade,
$7 million.
$7 million.
That's right.
It's a lot of sugar.
Well, it's a lot of building.
The kids are back in OSH-approved Tuscan red outfits. But the tour is only part one. So this is an interactive baking comp thing. Mixer, that thing, no. Now we're going for some Chelsea white sugar today. An interactive zone details the background of sugar production and Chelsea's history. We just baked the cake, yeah, we've got none of the reward for it.
Not yet.
That's what the fully functional baking school's for. Surprising there's sugar in the recipe, really, isn't it? Right. Some people will say bringing children to a sugar factory, that relationship together is not a great one.
They want to know more about food. They want to know about where their food comes from, how it's made, and then ultimately, how do you responsibly use food?
We are going to stick to the daily recommended intake.
And that's one of the important things in this whole discussion around food, that people do understand what's appropriate.
Their mantra, everything sweet is a treat.
So we've developed a school program, and so we get one school through each day.
In October, it'll be ready for everyone.
We'll be open to the public, tourists, our cafe will be up and going.
So people can go home full of knowledge and sugar. But hey, that's Mrs. Townsend's problem.
That is rough. The Chelsea Sugar website does wonderful baking recipes.
Is that
if
right?
you're wondering.
Is that right?
Yeah, and you've got to watch out for the bees when you do the tour. Apparently they just flock to the sugar.
Yeah, because you'd think ants would be a problem. But no, it's the bees.
Nice and dry. The outside, I wouldn't have described it as mauve. I believe that is purple.
Purple?
I think it's more pink.
I would describe that colour as, on the Rosine chart, it would be Pawanui.